customers as well. And we measure satisfaction as well, which is actually a great problem because we still have some concerns on the right tool for measuring satisfaction rate. We haven't found a good one. So now we use a Freshdesk solution as the most suitable one, and because it's also integrated in a single platform. Yeah, okay. But in terms of tools, I know that we are using Intercom as well, and we use Wootrick for tracking our NPS.
Sorry, what was the last name?
Wootrick.
Wootrick, yes, of course. So that's the one that sends out the surveys at the end, right?
Right.
Right. And, how, the customer satisfaction aspect of it is the really interesting one for me always, because, like you mentioned, there are KPIs that we can hang our hat off of and say that these are closely tied to customer happiness.
Right.
But the only way to validate that is by saying, well, our customer is really happy because we are responding to things quicker and solving things quicker. So what kind of customer satisfaction, you mentioned it's in Freshdesk. What kind of response rates are you seeing from that? Is it based on surveys? Are you using something else in addition?
Well, we use these. I can say that we use a number of tools, and the product team, for example, use some other tools as well. So we see the feedback from different channels, yes, and different angles as well. And that's why I mentioned Wootrick, for example, because it's also shows us how the customers relate to certain problems or issues, or what kind of feedback they're sharing. And as a whole, we can track we have the number for the promoter score, right? So
the NPS is what you're tracking with Wootrick. Okay.
Yes, we use at the moment we use only NPS mean score.
Okay, and so the one interesting challenge that other guests on the show have mentioned with NPS is, being able to really get down into the details of why someone has given a good or a bad score, because there's not a whole lot of context over there. How, in terms of return rates and being able to tell exactly what those pain points are, how do you guys go about drilling into that?
Well, that's why I've mentioned that we are looking at this situation from different angles. For example, you are totally right that, for example, Wootrick, it doesn't give you the full